Battery died.
Mario died.
Yep.
We missed all that valuable information.
No, I mean now we know that kit comes with a circlet.
This super sharp knife did a nice cut. Look at that, clean and sharp. This is good plastic.
I'm sure your audience don't give a shit about that.
The other thing is that the Bender Over Cycle came with a full circlip on their throwout bearing right here. Not that cheap E-clip that falls off. And this is the stock bearing, not that big, huge ass CCI bearing that was missing all the parts. So this one here actually has everything we need. So you have a flat one, a bearing that does not fit, there it goes, and a washer, and then right above the groove is where the clip goes. What do you mean our viewers don't care about this?
About your sharp knife.
Do the viewers care about my sharp knife actually cutting for once, or is it just propaganda we don't care about? Be sure to leave Mario a comment.
Yeah.
At MarioDon'tGiveACrap.com.
MarioDon'tGiveACrap.com.
Or Dumbass Kelly is a smart genius.
Need to make sure that doesn't go springing across the room.
Into my eye. I heard you get blinded by one of these.
Oh.
If you're stupid enough to stand where it's going to hit you in the face, then close your eyes.
Then you kind of just deserve it.
Close your eyes.
You know, there's this new invention called safety glasses.
They're not safety. Figment of your imagination. Because all it does is hit you right here in the cheek, goes right in your eyeball. That's all it does.
Yeah.
Come on now, that only happened to me once.
Yeah, to me every time I put glasses on, that's why I don't wear glasses. Alright, see how that works?
Yep.
You notice how it's not lubed at all, because nobody didn't lube it?
No one lubed it. Why don't you lube it?
I forget.
Oh, distracting you with smart ass comments?
I can't even put grease in there either, because it won't go in.
So we have to take it all out.
I gotta use oil. Assembly lube. Sounds dry, doesn't it?
I think that's just your breast washer's friction on it.
Look like a champ. That was my clean rag.
Champ.
I didn't use this one over here, the dirty rag. Okay, what's this?
Grease.
Why are we using grease instead of oil?
Because oil's not going to get in there.
It might take a while before it gets in there. Meantime, I need some lubrication that's going to hang around because you might wait 5 years before you put this tranny together.
Well, no, I waited 2 years to get this tranny put together.
Well, the motor's been done for 3. So.
Motor's been done for a very long time.
Look at that. It went right in there like it was made for it. Look at that. It clears everything too. Look at that. Amazing how that works. Now remember how we put that finger on center?
Yep.
Get why.
I don't know.
Because now when it pushes on that clip right there, it's going to not try to rip the clip off the end of the shaft that we just put on there.
Oh.
And that's why I used to have a big fat finger instead of little skinny ones like the old bikes had. Because this has to clear that clip. So if you keep losing your E-clips and your snap rings, your finger's probably screwed up. Or in the wrong spot. There's that clean rag getting dirty again. That's going to be a dirty rag pretty soon. Okay, what kind of gasket are we using?
The James gasket.
Oh, the one-sided James gasket?
Yeah.
So maybe I should put the magic goop on it then?
Oh yeah, that. You use what, Honda Bond?
No, he likes to use the RTV
The
blue
Yamaha?
shit.
Yeah. Or what's that stuff called?
Snot boogers.
Not boogers. Oh, that's the stuff. Yeah.
those of you listening to this, do not use RTV.
Just a fair warning there.
I got a brand new tube up on the shelf I haven't opened. It's hard as brick right now. I think it's still good though.
More goop,
I bought it just in case I might need it.
just in case.
Yeah. Now it's a brick, so I don't think I can use it if I needed to now. Okay, what else you want to put in here before I button it up?
I don't know, maybe $100.
Put a $100 bill in there?
There's a little bit of assembly lube in there. Under gears.
Now this piece right here is not needed because we don't have any that needs that.
What is that?
That's for the old style throwout bearing. It's a dripper. It drips onto the bearing to let it lubricate it. This one here is a spiral. It makes a big mess when it rotates.
Big mess.
Big mess. Mario's getting excited over there, I can tell.
Yeah, we're putting chrome parts on. That means like this thing's coming, getting closer.
2 more years and you'll be starting it up.
How long did it take your shovel to get done? How long was your shovel? How long was your shovel? It took a year,
18,
right?
About 18.
Your bike? Kelly's bike?
No.
Yeah.
It'd take 18 years.
16 3/4.
No, I sat here for what? Freaking 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, and how long did it sit in your garage?
Before it came to Tatro's shop.
That you're trying to figure out your shock bolts? How many years did it sit for that?
No.
No.
Well, it was collecting spider webs at my place for a while because of family stuff and
yeah, yeah,
finances and
sure.
whatnot.
Yeah, laziness. Yeah.
I feel
Buying
like,
a house.
there's no, dude, good stuff takes time. Be patient. One guy did tell me this. He's like, if you're building a bike, be patient. Do it right. Because then you're going to end up doing things twice and 3 times. And in this case,
You watched me do it 3 times.
I watched Keenan do it and film it. And we get to put it on YouTube so it forever lives on.
Yeah, look at that piece of crap. Look how he did that. Notice how these studs don't let me put this gasket on here all the way.
Precision.
I could use the cover deal, but the problem with the kicker gear, I don't want to grab a hold of it and screw it up. See, James has precision cut holes. They're nice and tight. If you used a climatic gasket, it would be 3/8 holes that would fall right on. It would probably leak because there's not that much gasket area to seal against. You notice I didn't put it on upside down?
This time you did.
I had to change mine. Mine has a little bit of a drip.
Okay, where is your hardware? Chrome nut.
Transmission. This is my hardware. I'm kind of throwing it out there.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. How many studs is on there?
9.
How many nuts you got?
9. 10.
2.
You got 10, yeah.
2.
10.
Yeah.
You guys are freaks. You have more than 2 nuts.
Just producing over here.
You get banned here again on YouTube.
Oh, God.
By somebody who's netless.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they can ban Trump, they can ban anybody.
Think.
All right.
I only got kicked off of Facebook twice last year.
Not Christian Mingle.
No, I do
All
have
right.
plenty of fish.
So
Yeah, yeah.
now we have to wind this up a little bit. This. Now sometimes this here gets in the way, so it helps if you go like this. Stick it in like that. And Stick it in like that. So we have a washer, a lock washer, and a nut.
Why not nylon nuts?
Usually we don't have room for that, but in this case we do. Got it popped on there.
Yeah.
Okay, just very light torque on those until we get another one over here. Somewhere 180 across would be nice.
Those studs are long enough you could double nut them.
Yeah, anything's more than I want it to be. Okay, now you can torque them down a little more. Make sure it goes all the way around. Oop. Oh, it jammed up. What happened?
Threw up.
We're
Yeah.
two gears at once. And when it's all the way down, you should be able to spin it, but I can't do it with my hand. Here we go. See how it spins? It's
Yep.
released, see? Spinning the gauges, see? And we got enough spring tension, see how it goes up?
Yeah.
With only a quarter turn, it didn't have enough to go up all the way. Now see your precision kicker fits right on there now?
Yeah.
Okay, it appears to work. Next thing is you want to stick your throwout bearing and make sure the bearing works correctly. See how the shaft goes out over here. Nice and
Nice.
smoothly and not binding. Okay, if all that stuff looks good, feels good. Can't see it, but it feels good. Then we go ahead and put all the nuts on here and stuff and tighten it down.
Now, when you do the FX controls, it comes off of the cover, right?
Right here.
Do you put that piece against the cover and then the two washers on top of the other bracket?
Whatever lines up with the bracket off the frame, which you don't have.
Sick. All right. So wait till I have.
But usually the foot bracket fits right against the cover directly.
Okay.
And usually they just put a lock washer and nut on it. They don't even put any washer to protect the bracket. It's quarter thick. They don't care. You know, you got plenty of stud here. You can do what you want. So you can put a washer and protect it so you don't tear it up. If you want to put nylocks right there, you can put nylocks there. Because we've got plenty of we got enough stud here to do it.
I mean, yeah, I have a lot of stud right here too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
great.
It's kind of.
Did you come up with that all by yourself? I'm going to use a little bit larger diameter washer here because you're going to put your bracket over here.
Yeah.
I like keeping the washers fairly small so they don't stick up and look like crap. I think we're missing one. Missing a washer. Somebody get two. Counted 9, I thought. See a washer somewhere?
Oh, that one I got two.
I thought I counted them.
It's all that lack of sleep.
No, that had nothing to do with it. That's the big one. I'm just testing you to see if you're on the ball.
I'm definitely not on the ball. I'm still asleep. I'm on autopilot.
Autopilot ever since I got here. That was years ago.
Yeah, that's true. And what torque spec do you use? Just like the Tatro torque, just good and tight?
Good and tight. Not enough?
I guess so. Sure.
For you it is?
Yep.
I haven't stripped any of that all day yet, so I'm just torquing down a little bit. Okay, ready for torque? That's tight. That's tight. Tight. Now these you want to torque too much because they do strip out pretty easy when you get after them real hard. So, you know, about 15 to 20. Whatever feels good.
15 to 20, that's way more than 15 or 20.
Whatever feels good, guys. It's really, Tatro's a real artist when it comes to like specs. Whatever feels good, you know. Today,
It's not that tight.
not that tight.
Not about 20. Maybe 22.
I'm betting they're tighter than 20.
This is set at 24 to 25.
Oh gosh. But don't get after it, guys. So but we're gonna go after. We're gonna get after it right now.
See, it's moving. It's less than 24, 25.
Oh.
Told you. Don't believe dumbass over there. I'm the one working the wrench. I know what I was doing.
And plus, you probably done this a million times.
We must be getting weaker then.
That's right. Kicker's around here somewhere. There it is. Buried under all the trash. Doesn't fit. Perfect. Is that how you do it?
Yes, sir.
That's how Mario would do it.
Yep.
Appears to still be working. Alright. We ready to go home now?
We gotta put the lid on, don't you?
Where's the screw?
Speedo. Come on.
Yeah, but I asked you where your screw was at, 'cause I've never seen it anywhere. Oh, here's that piece of crap bolt for holding the kicker on. You're going to probably use it too, right, I bet. Piece of crap. Because you kept this other one. I told you to throw it away. Okay, I need a screw. 1024. Or maybe it's an 832. I think it's a 1024. You got one?
No.
Where's the speedo? There it is. I need a screw that goes in this hole that holds it together. I'm going to reuse this gasket. I'm cheap.
There's a gasket in here. Isn't there?
This one's better. It's broken in. I like it better. I'm not good. We'll save that for next time when we don't need it.
There's a gasket right here.
That's right. It's a good one too.
Why can't we just use this gasket?
Well, we just use this nice one that works.
Okay, whatever.
Nothing wrong with this gasket. It works great. Fits and everything. Where's that screw at though?
I don't have a screw.
I need a screw. You have to go into that big box down there and find me a screw.
Oh gosh, you know.
Okay.
Big box, find me a screw.
See the ones that have screws in it?
All of them have bolts.
I didn't say bolt, did I? I said screw.
You know, I don't know where to go.
Come back toward me. Stop. Put your left arm out. What are you touching?
The box.
What's in that box?
Not screws.
That's not a box, that was a container.
Container.
The box is below the container.
Is this the box?
No. It's a box of crap. Keep going. Between what you just had and the table, what's there?
A bin full of bolts.
Okay, a bin. We're going to call it a bin instead of a box.
Jesus Christ.
I don't want the bolt box, I want the screw box.
Do you want me to bring you the whole box?
How come you didn't come this direction?
What's that?
You need to come this way a little bit.
Okay.
Second box from the end, the screws. Or third box. I think it's third box.
This thing.
So you got screws in there?
I suppose.
I suppose. Yeah.
Is this what you're looking for?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Screws,
That's called bolts.
bolts.
There's some screws in there though.
You're super confusing.
You got a screw loose. Those are bolts.
But you kept on saying screws.
It's a bolt. This sits on top. And light stick goes to the bottom. There's a nice fine thread Allen. We need something like that but coarse. Preferably something with a straight slot like this.
Why can't we just...
This might be a little bit too long.
Why do you want to use a straight slot?
But I need one for my panda. That's a derby cover screw. Thank you for finding that. There might be some Harley shit mixed in there. Looks metric.
What are you doing with the metric shit?
I don't think that's the right word. No. Told you.
So you throw it back in there with
Yeah.
metric, you throw it in the trash.
So they got these both boxes. See small shit? That's the coarse thread. That's a 1/4 inch. Not that big. See that Allen bolt right there? That's the right thread. That would almost work if it was longer.
Thanks.
Grab the screw stretcher.
Too big anyway. This is the size we're looking for is right here.
There you go. Just stack up a shitload of washers.
Found one. There's another one right next to it. There's two right there. Philister head and straight slot. Get a washer to go with that? Get a lock washer?
Is that the right?
Get a lock washer would be perfect. It's a little short, but anything longer? No, it's the same one I had. It's short. Only a 1/2 inch length.
Nope.
No.
I don't know fucking...
It said right there in your finger.
Here's the thing.
Where's that one big one right there? That was the right one.
Of course.
You just had your finger on it. cut in the corner of my eye looks like the wrong right one. Still a little bit long. Right thread, wrong one. You're not looking very hard. Supposed to be one in there.
Oh, you put one in there like
Anyone looks like
2
that.
years ago?
I don't know. I put all kind of crap in that box. I don't know why you can't find one. It's right there somewhere.
Why don't you just grab a new one?
I know. It'd be nice.
Find it yet? No. Find through it, of course. Oh, I told you that.
You did. So I'm just pulling out anything that's relatively the same, that size.
I'm betting you have a whole drawer of new ones.
See that? That's the right length, the wrong thread.
Oh, thanks.
See that one right next to it? That might work, maybe. Probably bottom out, but that's a sheet metal screw. I don't know. But not something like
Why can't we just get a correct screw?
do you have a correct screw?
Is that the screw that you're missing?
Well, this is the one we're supposed to find. I don't know why I just grabbed one out of the box. There's probably at least 3 or 4 of them in there. Just being lazy is all you're being. This one only has like 2 threads on it, so it's not quite long enough. And the 2 threads it has are not very good because this is a self-tapper. So those would probably strip as soon as I put the pressure on that. Find it yet? Look at that. No.
It's the one you threw in. Okay, I'm out. I'm out.
Out. You just started. You have low endurance. Let's go back there and cut this one shorter. It'll be fine.
How much longer are you going to be screwing around?
Well, I gotta find the screw. He won't dig me up the screw that I need. There's a chrome one right here.
I'm going to put my phone on the charger.
Put your phone on the charger. I'm gonna use this chrome plated one. He likes chrome shit. It's a little short, but at least this is not a self-tapper. We'll just use Loctite on this because you're gonna be cheap and don't want to go buy a new screw.
I never said I wouldn't buy a new screw.
There. You left that behind. I don't know why you just didn't grab one out of there. It's simple.
Super simple.
Anybody could have done that.
Anybody.
Anybody. Remember, there. His name is not anybody.
Anybody. No. They called me shop rag for a little bit.
That's it. I don't have you open these, but you probably lose 1 or 3 of them. Is this the right kit or we get the wrong kit? These are Allen's.
That's all right.
For the gasket. But you did find me a derby cover screw, a brand new one for my bike. Did a good job.
Gasket somewhere.
Don't even let me tell you didn't do a good job.
Thank you.
Oh, just lost my screw. Need an Allen wrench. Socket.
Nice. Yeah. What?
Right there. Come on.
Allen socket.
Yeah, I need a 3-inch extension and a quarter and a mini wrench.
What is that? 5/32?
I don't know. I need a gasket too. Did you lose it?
Probably.
Yeah, we'll use mine. Where's yours at? I don't even see your gasket. I'm gonna use my gasket. It's sitting here. You chunking it over there. No eating in front of the camera. I get all kinds of comments about that.
Clearly, Keenan's really aware of his comments. Oh, that shit is.
I think it was Fred that was eating too. He had some of the round shell chips he was eating.
Well, I ate all my carrots, otherwise I could chomp, chomp, chomp right next to it and try to sound like Fred.
Yeah. Your hero.
Fred, my hero.
It's his hero.
Oh, yeah.
I need a finger. Good job. Don't stick it to anything. Now I put the gears over here in neutral before I put the lid on. You know why?
So they're neutral.
Because the lid should be in neutral. So if everything's in neutral, it goes together. You can be in any gear you want as long as they both match.
As long as it's neutral.
So it can be neutral, low, second, third, fourth, false neutrals. Doesn't matter. As long as it match. You want to put the gasket on there, don't lose it.
Put the gasket on?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he screwed that up already?
Damn, I did it, guys.
Oh, look at that. First shot.
First shot.
Okay, is this in neutral?
I don't know, I can tell.
Hold on to that. Is the light on?
What light?
The neutral light.
Jesus Christ. Fuck, I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's in
Where's
neutral.
my ratchet? You bring my ratchet. Jeez, I told you I need my mini ratchet. Let's go, but no, what are you waiting for? Waiting for hell to freeze over? Too late. Put it in neutral.
Okay, is that, am I not doing something right?
Now you are.
There we go.
Those precision dowel pins a little tight on this side.
A little tight.
I'm thinking it's an alignment issue this way, not a diameter. Where's that go? I'll do the hard one.
The back one.
Right there.
This goes in the back, right?
Back of what? Back of the truck?
Back of the tranny, or
Back of the tranny?
is it this one? It's one of these, it's one of the odd ones.
I don't know. Can't tell. I'm a dumbass over there eating. Where'd you put it? I told you I was doing the hard one, I did mine.
The long ones go back here, right?
We'll put it in a hole, let's go.
No, that's not it.
What do you mean that's not it?
Is it?
I don't know, just gotta screw it down a little bit.
Let's try it.
You go down there that far?
I don't think so because it's threaded all the way right there.
Well, maybe it doesn't go there then.
Okay, that's not going.
That didn't work?
Nope.
It must be one of these short ones then.
Yes, sir.
What are you waiting for? You playing over there?
Yeah, I'm playing. Just, you know.
Where's that thing go?
Oh, in here.
Why would it go there?
Because it's two holes right there.
Does it got a bottom that's split there? It goes on forever?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's why the long one goes in the hole.
Yeah, that's where it goes.
Where these all go?
It's all in the.
In the holes.
In
There
the
you go.
holes.
Kelly got it right. Put it in the hole. Did a good job. Fine job. All these screws screwing in there?
Mm-hmm.
I lost that one.
I didn't realize there was two holes on top of the.
Why do you think they have a long screw?
This one's
What'd
kind
you
of
do?
funky. That one's funky, so I'm
Okay,
not going to
skip
touch
it.
it.
Skip it. Probably put the gasket in there wrong. Yep, look at that. Gasket overhang. I think it's just the chrome on the cover is the problem. It's trying to go sideways, see?
Yeah. Like I did any of the hard stuff. I'm just like
You are doing the hard stuff.
Literally putting on
Where you
Allen bolts.
where you
Like
gonna put all
any
these?
child can do this.
Where are you going to put all these?
I don't know.
Extra parts.
So should I just force this in?
Yeah, but you have to do it correctly.
Not straight.
Here.
Sensei. Oh, I didn't see that one.
Maybe the bolt's bad. Bolt's fine.
It's me. Yeah.
Problem is the hole's off center.
I want you to look at that, guys.
Just force it in.
Just gotta force it in with precision.
Snap.
Why is this one just a flathead?
It's a breather. It's a carryover from the beginning. Well, not the beginning. This came out in what year did they go to the screw? Like 46, 7.
So it doesn't do anything on these transmissions.
It's a breather.
Oh. Oh, okay. But you tighten it down.
So when you dumbass flood your bike with water all through here, guess what happens? Water goes right down the hole and it's raining. Aftermarket, they make a hex one that has a tube out the back, got a rubber hose that goes back. So if you wash your bikes a lot, buy one of those. If you just don't wash your bike too much, or don't ride in the rudder, then the stock one works fine. Before this, they had the breather. Was over here. That hex. Oh, that was, yeah. This is later. Now. This is probably 58 or 9. They had the hex breather over here on this one, and in the pre-war, they had the breather over here in the kicker cover. That's a real early one. That's why you have a boss over here, because they had the square one in here. If you had the earlier kit, you would have got this one in the square one, in case it goes over here.
Right.
You just have to know your history.
Yeah, yeah.
Harley doesn't like changing stuff for no reason. Okay, now you torque them. What's the proper torque?
Getting tight.
When you see the fucking Allen twist them like that, it's tight. Make sure you push it all the way down inside the hole too.
When you blow out the ratchet, it was just a little bit too tight.
You're gonna have to come back and retorque all this stuff because it's gonna get loose. These ones you won't be able to get to though.
Oh, it's under the freaking oil tank.
So before this goes into the bike,
This ratchet just tightens the top lids.
go back and go over this stuff. So it already moved again a little bit more. Okay, double torqued. Okay, we're neutral. Okay, tell you're neutral. Which way you want to go? That way?
Mm-hmm.
What gear was that?
First.
Yep. Which way's that?
Second. Neutral.
There's second.
Oh.
Didn't go all the way in. That's springing real easy. Fourth. Spring action is not enough to really make it come in. Of course, everything is dry in there, which doesn't help. Okay, there's third. Second. That's low. Second. There you go. Back to neutral. So all the gears work. It's just, it needs to get some use in it and some oil in here, and it'll free up a little bit and it should shift fine. But it's,
You put oil through here.
that's one place to put it.
Or is that? I'm asking because I'm an idiot.
You can pour it in through here, but it'd be really slow. Just take this, you can put that little hole right there.
Oh, right through there, and you blow it in.
It gives a little micro squirter thing.
And start squirting
It's
oil.
going to go in your arm. You stick it in the tranny.
Yep. Roast me in the comments, guys.
So this is your level plug. So don't check when it's like this.
Okay.
Check when it's level. The oil goes in here.
What oil do you like to use?
Transmission oil.
Ooh. Not cooking oil, not vegetable oil?
You notice how there's no O-ring on there?
Because it's POS.
So you tighten it down all the way and let it leak out.
So you need an O-ring, which is right here.
Yeah, you can do that, or you just not put it in there at all. That's not the O-ring now. That's the kicker goes over here.
Oh, yeah.
This one here you can probably stretch onto it pretty easily.
There we go. Look at that.
So you pour oil in here. See that main shaft in there? That'd be the center part of the push rod.
Mm-hmm.
When you're up to the bottom of the push rod there, you got a little bit too much. If you're at the bottom of the bearing, you're right. But you have to put oil in it slowly because it has to drain across. So you have to let it drain, your oil stick. If you just put oil up here until it starts coming out of this hole and button it up, you don't want any oil over here.
Okay.
So you got to put oil in here, go slowly. It'll hold about 3/4 of a quart of oil when it's dry like this. Then make sure you tighten this up
You
when
say
you're done.
3 quarts?
3/4. Yeah, 3 quarts.
Yeah, that's it. 3 of them. So now that, well, you can't tighten this now because of no ring, so you have to always keep it, make sure it's tight because the rubber's there. If you didn't have anything there, you tighten up with a knocker, knock it down tight, it'll be fine. You can put a hard nylon washer under there if you want. I don't like the rubbers too much, but that's what everybody uses, but whatever, they work. This is for your starter motors you're not using.
Yep. Yeah, fine. Starters.
This is for your cow pie.
Definitely don't have that.
You don't have that one either? Okay. Most of this other crap you're not using. This is for your 15 other applications. This seal over here you won't need. Ideally you want to use 2 of these. They only give you 1. That'd be your push rod seal. And put a little bit of grease on there, oil. So it's not dry. Goes there. The nut's big enough to put 2 seals. I like running 2 seals. That's how much travel you have total. Your clutch will never go that far.
Okay.
This clutch is over here somewhere. It comes off and come back up a little bit, about right there is where it should be. And you have a little bit, about 100th hour disengagement roughly in them, maybe 1/8 inch. Alright, so that's there. That's the tranny plate there, the 65 to 70 genuine plate. It doesn't hurt to put a stud over there instead of a bolt.
Put a what?
Stud instead of a bolt. And whatever you do is don't bottom your bolt out in the bottom of this case, because it'll pop a hole in the case and leak oil out of it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So this is the correct tranny plate for your bike, if you had an old one. It's upside down. Goes like that. You had these flimsy ass little nuts right here. The washers. There's your kicker washer. I just stole it. Where'd it go? There it is. This came off your kicker bolt.
Oh, yeah.
So you don't get much holding power because it sits over here someplace like that. If you tighten it down, there's not much holding this thing in here.
Got it.
That's why I said use a flange nut. And the big diameter flange nuts off the soft tails in the 90s is the correct one to use. It gives you lots of holding power. But they cost like $6 a piece these years. Until Harley raised their price again by another $4. Been a small increase a few years ago.
Still, Tatro remembers.
Small increase.
Small increases, he remembers it every single
It
time.
doubled in like 1 week, yeah.
So,
Kind of like the service manuals went from $70 to $130. Yeah.
Jesus.
This nut's all screwed up, but the stud is. I'm guessing that nut's not too good.
All right. Well, then I'll find some flange. I have to probably come here.
So you can get those little smaller flange nuts. Go down to hardware store and look for them. This is a coarse thread. Don't use that. You got a couple fine ones in there. There's a fine one.
What key surplus?
That's one place to go.
There's a really good selection of hardware.
So that goes like that. I'd recommend using the good Harley ones, but that's me.
I'll get the good Harley ones. I'll find them.
They're in the box over there.
Okay.
You want a stud for this too?
Or yeah, put it in there so it doesn't. I mean, I don't even know what this. What's that for?
That little L bracket on your frame, that's the fifth bolt, so it holds it on.
Oh.
How'd you do that?
You know, I haven't done. I'm just kind of flapping in the wind over here. Oh.
Oh, this looks like this box. Must have grabbed the right box. See in the dark.
Oh yeah, just give me. Give me those. Those.
Give you?
I mean,
Jeez.
use them. Just use those.
I don't even like you.
Yeah. Yeah, those are much better. Look at that.
Mechanical locking, so it's hard on the stud. So put a little bit of oil, grease or oil on the stud. That way it doesn't destroy the stud.
Much better.
Doesn't fit very well though.
Oh, look at that.
There it goes.
Much better.
Large contact. I haven't found a source for these yet. There's got to be somebody making them for Harley. Here's the part number.
Yep.
Where's your grease at? You're not doing your job.
It's right there.
Well, yeah, that's your job. See that squeaky rat? There's a rat loose in the building. There's Scooby underneath.
Yeah, where is Scooby? You chasing rats at the house?
Let's see. I don't think these work. These are 7/16. Where's your bolt? Got a bolt?
Nope.
Why not?
I'm disorganized.
I think I got a bolt.
Yeah.
I recall the bolt's 3/8. Yeah, that holds 3/8. This stud is 7/16, so it's bigger.
Mm.
You can't use a soft tail stud.
Thank God. Soft tails.
You have to find some other stud to use. What other hooded Harley item has a stud that's 3/8? That's short.
That's a trivia question I can never
All
answer.
the years of Harleys, what is a 3/8 short stud? About 1.5 inches long.
I have no idea.
Gotta be one somewhere they used. You don't know?
You know?
I'm holding out.
You're holding out. I feel like I should grease these.
I put a little grease on them.
So they come off easier?
Yeah, that helps.
You know me, I gotta Loctite everything on my bike.
Look at that. That's how to use grease. Good job.
I've watched you do it a million times. Yell at everybody.
I would never do that. You have a whole bunch of these 7/16 and 1/2 inch studs. I haven't seen any 3/8 ones.
I should look at that.
Uh-oh, look what I found. Found them. There you go. What's that fit?
Transmission case bottom stud kit. Oh, so there's 4 studs.
What's that?
It's a stud.
It's a little bit on the long side though. These are from 36 to like 43. Before they went to the big boy studs.
Ooh, that's pretty
There's
big.
numbers on here. Did you read the numbers?
Standard size 3/8 16 by 3/8 24 studs are exact duplicates of OEM part number 3472436.
There you go.
Parker Eye studs fits 36 to 83 big twin. Put some sleeve retainer in there, all right?
Red and Loctite.
Oh, red. That's back right here.
So this is what they used before they went to 7/16s, which is what we have over here. This is a little bit long for the application, but I can't think of another one that's short.
And then you just run a bolt. A bolt on the other side.
Why is this thing plugged up in there? Normally you run a bolt. Didn't we just use this thing?
No.
Yeah, we did. Already plugged itself up solid. Didn't even look it was even open. Now it works. Oh geez, I really opened it up. It's pouring out of there now. Oh, we forgot to do something else.
Measure it. What?
What are we gonna do over there?
I have no idea.
I have no idea. Requires Loctite.
290.
What's so special about that one?
It's our locker. 290. I have no idea. It's green.
It is green. See that color line?
Okay. Don't tighten it too tight because you don't want it to break it under the case. There you go.
Is that too tight?
I don't know.
There you go. Now this one you can't use a big nut because it gets in the way of the frame sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Just use a small nut. Where do you get the small nut from?
From a 90 Softail.
Right out of that bag.
Right out of the bag right there. That's the other Harley nut.
82.
82.
Make sure you put some grease on it though. Make sure you put the grease on it.
I didn't put any grease on it.
You didn't put any grease on it. I specifically asked you to put grease on there. Another Harley part.
Crap's expensive.
I will grease this. I can do that part.
You can do that? Pretty damn good.
Learned.
Ooh, look at the right size first time. Clunk. Oh, there goes my box. That. Mechanical locking. Remember, you have to adjust this.
So next is to button up this inner primary, which would be another episode.
That's not next?
We can do it if you want.
How come that's just so short? Oh, I didn't put it in there. Where's this one?
Right here.
Ran that stunted too far.
Put grease on there?
I put grease in there.
Good job.
Just enough.
Just go down a little bit on that one. Stop. Protect the threads on that because that's going to be rubbing, obviously. Okay, you didn't put any extra material over here.
I didn't?
You didn't do it.
Let's just backtrack this video and see what I've actually done. I put grease on bolts.
How many?
Or nuts. Or bolts, excuse me.
How many?
Or studs.
Studs.
Excuse me, I can't even fucking think right now.
Yep, no swearing on the video.
And
We don't want to hear about your greasy nuts.
Yeah, damn greasy nuts.
It appears the red looks pretty like it's in there pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah, I thought you'd put that on there.
I did. There might be a hole in here I missed though. Is it soaking in?
Looks like it is. Is that sleeve retainer?
Where's your camera at?
It's right here.
Did it appear it soaked in there and disappeared?
Sure did.
Did it come out the backside?
Kind of a capillary action.
So there might have been a little bit of residue holes in here somewhere. And see, that time it's going around the backside. See over here? So now we know it's a full. So the first strip it sucked up. The second one it didn't. Alright.
Why did you only do it on this one?
Because that's the one that goes through.
Oh.
So you let that sit and it'll soak in whatever it wants to soak. It'll dry and it'll be good to go. The primary cover fits over this, obviously. We didn't get a bearing yet for your primary cover. We need a sealed ball bearing.
Yeah.
Did you get the sealed ball bearing for that yet?
Nope.
You're lacking.
Yep.
He's going to hold this for the next 3 hours while it's drying.
So you're building the bike around the transmission?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Just wondering.
Yeah, he is. I got to find a place to throw this thing. I'm thinking right here. There. Perfect.
Perfect.
We'll let that sit right there. Dumbass over here, kick it over. All right, move on to the next project.